Imagine finding a mysterious egg in the middle of a swamp. You decide to take it home, hide it under your bed, and wait for it to hatch. At first, it seems harmless, cute, even. But what if the creature inside that egg was something that should have never been brought home? This is the story of a little girl named Evangeline, and the dangerous secret she kept hidden in her room. Evangeline lived in a quiet house near a vast Louisiana swamp. The air there was always humid, and the thick trees cast long shadows over the murky water. Her father worked most of the day, leaving Evangeline alone with her imagination. She loved exploring the swamp. To her, it wasn't dangerous. It was an adventure. Every day she wandered through the tall grass and muddy banks, searching for strange insects, colorful frogs, and anything unusual. But one afternoon, she discovered something that would change everything. While walking along the swamp's edge, Evangeline noticed something strange half buried in the mud. It was an egg, not a bird egg. It was much larger, smooth, pale, and completely alone. There was no nest, no mother nearby. Evangeline looked around, waiting to see if some animal would come back for it. But nothing happened. So she did what any curious child might do. She picked it up and took it home. Evangeline knew her father would never allow a wild animal in the house, so she hid the egg under her bed. Every night she checked on it. Every morning she whispered to it, wondering what might be growing inside. Days passed. Then one night she heard a faint cracking sound. The egg began to shake. Tiny fractures spread across its shell. And finally, something pushed its way out. A tiny baby alligator. Small, fragile, and barely bigger than her hand. Instead of being afraid, Evangeline was fascinated. She had never seen anything like it. And from that moment on, the little alligator became her secret pet. At first, it was easy to hide. The baby alligator stayed quiet most of the time. Evangeline secretly fed it scraps of food from the kitchen, sometimes fish, sometimes leftovers. And every day, it grew a little bigger. But Evangeline didn't notice how quickly it was changing, because to her, it was still the tiny creature that had hatched from that egg. Meanwhile, strange things began happening in the house. Food started disappearing. Scratching noises echoed from Evangeline's room late at night. Her father occasionally asked questions, but Evangeline always insisted that nothing was wrong. Weeks passed. The alligator was no longer small. Its teeth were sharper. Its appetite was bigger. Keeping it hidden became harder and harder. Sometimes it growled. Sometimes it snapped at things that moved. But Evangeline still believed she could control it. After all, she had raised it. She trusted it. Unfortunately, wild animals don't understand trust the way humans do. One evening, Evangeline's father came home later than usual. The house felt strangely quiet. Too quiet. Then he heard a sound coming from Evangeline's bedroom. A low, unsettling noise. He slowly opened the door, and what he saw inside was something he never expected. The creature hidden under the bed was no longer a baby. It was a fully grown predator. Powerful, hungry, and trapped inside a small room. By the time he realized the danger, it was already too late.